I think that ACD should have just waited for literally 2 seconds more. Just 2 seconds more.
The backstab!
Oh, they find it! And AG capitalized on this entirely as ACD, the Banes of AG, denying them a way to get to the southern side of the map, take them out, and now we're at our top 3.
Who are unfortunately playing on the low ground. So EVOS, they have a really tough call to make here, especially with the circle moving. They're being forced out, and this is a very painful circle as well. We do see ABAX taking critical damage there. I do think he was taken out. Falcon's also on the move on the left-hand side as well, and RRQ has spotted this too. This is now forcing them to split their attention, and this might come at a cost here for RRQ, because if you split your attention, we could see Ma'al being sniped here, but on fire though, being assisted by Razia from EVOS. So actually this push from Falcons being stopped by the Indonesians again.
Yep, and while this is all happening, AG actually have launched themselves right into the compound of Flash. They want to get to that bottom floor, and that's exactly what they do. Perfect play from AG, forcing Flash to sit up onto the second floor. Now, I hope that the League observers cut back to Falcons. Oh, beautiful. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep, because RRQ is just pounding them.
RRQ, they're looking to eliminate Falcons. I think that might be it. Falcons in 9th place. AG, though, going to be showing some real estate with Flash. Now, the thing is, I actually worry for Flash here. But AG, instead, they're going to sacrifice the compound, instead going to relocate because they want to get into position to catch out all these other teams. And look at the map. We've got RRQ, we've got EVOS, we have Shadow Esports, ACD as well, Twisted Minds towards the north. So many teams still trying to figure out how do we get into this next circle. And unfortunately for EVOS, they have to go through so many blue walls. I hope they have access to the Riptide Rhythm, because if they don't, I kind of fear that, you know, maybe these blue walls are going to come back to bite them. Because look at Shadow Esports, they're like, nope, you're not allowed to move, we're going to keep blocking you off, you're going to stay there.
Yeah, I mean, they also have the fact that they're covered on all sides right there. They don't have to worry about artillery, they got nothing to worry about. They could use the Valiant Dash, to be fair, but look at how crazy this one little chalet looks. It is a fortified fortress on all fronts.
So many blue walls being used, but it's unnecessary. Easily, you can see Jump though coming in on top of that blue wall. They're going to go onto the rooftop and see. So we currently have a few teams in the circle: Twisted Minds, AG Global, and ACD. In the meantime, though, EVOS though are being jumped on. Unfortunately, we still have ABAX in the picture, but I think it's the last players standing. EVOS is probably out of now. Playing on the, still trying to exit that tunnel. And AG also on the low ground. And look at where that circle is going to go. Oh my lord, it's a hard right. And look who's in position to take that. It's Twisted Minds.
Yep, Twisted Minds will be able to make that first move, but keep in mind that AG will tax them. And depending on how long the storm is going to take, I'm pretty sure that AG will take their time with this and slowly move. Now, ACD is the one that I'm a little curious about. It's like, it looks like you guys have to do a lot of running, but they don't want to show presence. They have two options. Either they go towards the south side to follow that rotation, or they mirror AG and slowly creep behind them on that north side.
Oh, we've actually got a monster truck being brought in as well. It looks like Jump is going to be hiding behind this. So Twisted Minds, they already are in position. ACD, they're going to be coming in from the left-hand side, out of sight from AG Global. And AG, I don't know how they're going to be able to run through because they have to deal with Flash. Twisted Minds, though, on the high ground, shooting at anything that they can catch their eyes on. So far, just poking at Flash. ACD still playing on that, on the other side. Thankfully, still not being targeted. So playing the slower game. And look at Twisted Minds, absolute domination of this next blue zone. AG Global taking it nice and slow. Going to push into Flash's compound. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 team fight here. AG and Flash. Looks like Flash abandoned ship. They absolutely leave the building. They're going to try and go in from the other side. Looks like ACD, though, already under threat from Twisted Minds.
Yeah, I think that ACD should have just waited for literally 2 seconds more. Just 2 seconds more.
The backstab!
Oh, they find it! And AG capitalized on this entirely as ACD, the Banes of AG, denying them a way to get to the southern side of the map, take them out, and now we're at our top 3. Now keep in mind, everybody's at full fighting strength. AG, a little bit of damage here and there, but they have the highest win rate here so far, and now they're pressing their advantage. Twisted Minds now forcing Flash to keep on rotating, keep on moving, sir.
Look at Yeah, look at this counterclockwise rotation. Everyone is going counterclockwise, and Flash, I think they're realizing they're running out of glue walls. They have to fight into this at some point, but they want to avoid this as much as possible. But look at Flash, though. If they run into AG, it's just going to be them sandwiched between two teams. So someone has to make the call. Either AG stops Twisted and engage into them, or they both tag team Flash down, and it looks like that's going to be the play. So Flash, unfortunately, their dreams cut short as they get tag teamed by both Twisted Minds and AG Global. And what does this mean? We're going to be seeing two Titans on the leaderboard going head-to-head for our Booyah points and 4 more eliminations to their name. So here we go, Gideon, Twisted Minds versus AG.
They're going to take their time. They've already set up the battle lines as the Bass turns the corner, quickly trying to encapsulate them and limit the space. The A124 is good, but the Valiant Dash might just be better, and Barros is the first to fall. Sypha looking to get a trade back, and Nameless needs to hold the angle. The Bass alongside with Exposy covering the left side so that Dude doesn't have line of sight, and now they've turned this into a 4v3. Tactical play coming up to Twisted Minds. The blue wall denying the grenade, unfortunately, but Dude out in the open, and they Riptide Rhythm him, just explodes, jump, ends up getting knocked down. Dude finally gets knocked down, but with the help of Diamond, they go for the reset and turn this into a 3v2. One man for one
but
man.
It's Sypha. Oh, Nameless! Nameless hits the ground, leaving Sypha exposed. And look at that Twisted Minds. They say, all right, it's one player down. We're just going to run into this Twisted